What's going on, everybody? Lead Farmer 73 here. What's popping? Good morning. It's still morning. Well, good afternoon as of just this very minute. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. And I want to come in here and put my 2 cents in. Before I get started, I want to say hello to everybody. Guava, welcome in. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you to all of the people for your super chats and your donations. Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my friends and family here in the Greenhouse Lounge, on Freedom Acres, Freedom Fighters. Thank you. Thank you so much to everybody. Let me see. Let's get us going. Let me get in here so I can see who I'm talking at. Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right. We'll get that in a minute. What's going on, everybody? I want to say hello to everybody. Let me see who's in the room. Use my wife's glasses because I can't find mine. Let me see. I'm going to go all the way back to the top. Okay, I don't know I don't know that name either. K-Sale, Mary Williams, Belinda, Flew Away, how you doing? Mara Lovebug, how you doing? The Frugal Gardener, Tam Rob. Okay, y'all with these names is like woo. Okay, I'm gonna say hello, welcome in, because me trying to read these names that I don't know if y'all know that people can't read them or not. They are really hard to pronounce, half of these special names that y'all give yourselves. Okay, hello everybody. Now before I get going, hello to everybody, and I want to let you know I have a few more of these elderberry cuttings left. The elderberry cuttings will be in the description box below. Oh, no, in the post. Go to my post and you can get the elderberry cuttings because I still have some. A lot of you did chime in and you got a lot of cuttings. Everybody keep emailing me everybody keep emailing me, how do I get the cuttings? And I kept saying it in the video over and over and over again. And I know somebody's going to ask me in this video too. That's why I'm putting it in the very beginning of this video. Look in the description box below. Click on the link. And look in the first pinned comment. It's going to be in the first pinned comment. So let me get that for you right now. Hold on. Let me get that for you right now. Okay? Because I still have some. Hold on. That's what I'm working on right now, sending them out. Let me see. I had this, I think this video has it in there, unless, because I really had this ready to go. Hold on. Because I want to make sure y'all get it so you can click on it like as we are speaking right now. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the description box. It's now in the description box for the elderberry cuttings for everybody coming in the room. And let me get to the video so we can get it in the video itself. I want to make sure I do this right before I even get going, because I know people want these and I want to be able to give you that information right out of the gate, okay? The link may not work in the chat. So copy it and paste it. Okay. So it's in the description box below. Okay. For the elderberry cuttings. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. First and foremost, this video is called No Food Stamps, No SNAP, No Medicaid, No Problem. I named that for a reason because I know everybody is thinking that I'm going to be like giving away all this crazy information. Nope, I'm not. The reason I titled this No Food Stamps, No Medicaid, No SNAP, No Problem is because here's a misconception. How many people over these years been listening to us gardeners, homesteaders, and farmers? How many people actually truly started a beehive, which I have been trying to beg people. I used to do beehive classes. We just stopped doing beehive classes, I think last year. We didn't do it last year or this year. But every single year, I've been saying, please join our beekeeping class. I'm allergic to bees. I don't like bugs. But you like living, right? You like living. This is fresh honey out of my hive. Okay? And I'm going to show you me take this honey out of here, just like this. This is pure, uncut, pure, raw honey, fresh out the hive. And this is me pouring that fresh honey into my green tea. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for a reason. Because we can get through this. I titled this video this because, and showing you the elderberry cuttings, because this is something that I've been screaming for 5 years. We keep talking about the problem, but we're not talking about the solution. We're just entertained by the problem, but we don't want to talk about the solution. And I've been trying to give solutions and talk about the solutions for over 5 years, but 5 years solid, okay? You need to go, and I can't do that part. I'm going to post certain videos at the end of this video that I've made over the last 6 years that I need you to watch, Not that you want to, you need to. Because it's cut straight to the core about what you need. It's no bull crappery. It's straight up, straight down. You need this, okay? I'm going to try to put one of the videos in the chat right now. I'm going to try, okay? And let me see. Okay, I got one of them right here. Hold on. I just want to talk about solutions, okay? I'm going to actually create a post with this video right now. And it's going to be entitled, You Need This. Okay? I'm going to post 2 videos on my post. I have an elderberry post today with the link on it. I'm going to post this video right now. It's called Healing Myself. And I'm going to also post another video right now called, hold on. This is important, so please stick with me. You're going to need this. And it's good because I already had these videos made years ago. What's the other one? Oh, the other title of the other video is You Make Me Sick. I know that sounds crazy, but it's exactly as I'm saying it. I titled it, You Make Me Sick, and I'm going to create a post with it too. And I'm going to title it, you need to watch this video. I'm doing this for a reason, and this is the only way I could do it is live like this. So I didn't have any way to do this prior. Okay, I just posted 2 videos on my community post. One is called You Make Me Sick. The other one is Healing Myself. And then there's another one with the elderberry cuttings. The reason I'm doing this is because we know what's going on. Now I wanna change a little something that's being floated around right now. Okay. Somebody said lead is the cutting from an already established tree or bush. Yes. Yes. I sell these cuttings every year, and everybody has great success with them every single year. Now, don't ask me what kind they are, because I don't know. Years ago, I bought about 4 different varieties of elderberry, okay? And I don't know what the name of them were. That was so long ago. So all of them have a name brand. They are a precocious variety. Then I have wild elderberries, and when I sell wild elderberry off my land here, I will tell you this is the wild elderberry. The best part is you won't know, you can't tell the difference, but I just like to be transparent and let you know which one is which. Right now, this is all of the elderberry that I purchased way back when, and we grow it in a specific spot in our yard, and this is what you're getting right now, okay? So here's why I'm doing this video today. Can I ask how long they will take to grow from cuttings? I can't answer that. It depends on you. Elderberry grows so fast that as soon as you lay this in the soil, in warm soil, it will start to shoot up and grow. Okay, you will get elderberry probably that first season. You're going to get elderberry. People are wondering, what is elderberry for? I can't legally talk to you about what elderberry is good for and its medicinal purposes here on this platform. Just do me a favor. Go and Google or look up, however y'all look stuff up now, the benefits of elderberry. Okay? Let me see. Say I planted a 3 year ago, no berries yet. Well, you may have not have planted no elderberry. If you didn't get elderberry in 3 years, my friend, that's not elderberry. I don't know what you bought or who you bought it from, but that ain't it. Listen, I guarantee you, if you didn't get any elderberry in 3 years, you don't got to do nothing to them. You don't got to feed them. You just got to keep them moist, keep them water. No, 1 year. Oh, no, one. Okay, well, maybe yours ain't do it in 1 year. Give it another year. Okay, my bad. I was about to go in on that. Do you have a video on how to plant it? Absolutely, I do. Go look at my playlist, and I'm showing you how to plant elderberry and citrus cuttings. Absolutely, I do. Okay. Dirt Road Farms, you bought one from me, right? Oh, yeah. You said my cuttings were 6 foot tall this year. First year, I got a cluster of berries. That's why I'm like, listen, if you ain't getting elderberries in your first year or second, you bought something wrong, okay? Not even nothing that looks like an elderberry, because even those other things that kind of look like elderberry, I forget what they call it. No. Okay. I'm in here to tell you guys today, why did I title this No Food Stamps, No SNAP, No Medicaid, No Problem? Because I want to dispel a rumor going out here. It's really driving me crazy. This country right now, it's a lot of people struggling, okay? It's not new. Let's talk about it. If you're in Mexico, I can't send you a cutting. You know better than that. You know better than that. The struggle in this country is not new. And it's a lot of people that think all of a sudden that your SNAP benefits are going to be taken away as of November 1st. And a lot of people that think that your Medicaid will be cut off and your food stamps and all of that stuff. Let's be honest. Now, I had a conversation with my wife last night, and I hope y'all want to conversate with me today. We ain't new to this. So stop acting like it. They're trying to say that a lot of people are going up in arms about they're going to be lacking in food stamps. And what I've noticed is absolutely every single video that I've seen saying that we're going to be up in arms about the lack of government assistance with SNAP, Medicaid, and food stamps and stuff. Every video is AI generated. Every single one. Have you noticed that? Have anybody else noticed that every single video that they're putting on of people of color, every last one of them is AI generated? I haven't seen one, not one, with people of color tripping out because they ain't got no stamps. Every last one of them has been AI generated. I've been looking through and digging through. Everybody keeps saying, look at all of these people of color clowning because they ain't got no stamps. All you got to do is look in the background of some of these videos. Some of these kids ain't even moving. All these clothes is dirty and nasty and all over the house. But the dirty clothes ain't even sitting on the couch. They'll be sitting on the couch and half of the clothes, pile of clothes, is off the couch being suspended in midair like magic. I'm telling you, y'all, this is why I kept telling everybody, stay out of, everybody keeps saying AI is going to be good. You must be sick in the brain if you think AI is good for anybody right now. AI is bad for music. We ain't going to even get into that. But this is how cheaters cheat. You cheat so bad that you need to cheat to make yourself look good. The people that make these videos and make these AI generated videos trying to disparage a group of people, let you see how sick and twisted your mind works. Let you see that listen, I want y'all to feel this. With every time somebody has to cheat to make themselves look better, they let you know that on an even playing field, they will lose. They have to make these AI-generated fake videos to make it look like a certain people are going to be lesser. Because the reality is, this other group of people are the other ones that's really, truly panicking. And I can prove it. This is what I said to my lovely wife. All we have to do is dig deep. If you lacking, and you will be missing out on your stamps, your snaps, listen, your grandmama told you how to do without and deal without that. Your grandmama and your grandma, she told you how you ain't need to do that. Your grandma, when you visit her house, she had you in her garden with her. Even if you grown, now you doing your own thing. You live in the hood and you live in the projects, whatever. But you know you spent time at your grandmama house down in Mississippi, down in Georgia, over on the east side of your town, up north. Somebody, your grandmama always had a small garden somewhere on your land. So this is what I need for you to do. Stop the boo-hooing, cut the crap, and remember what grandmama told you. Remember what grandmama showed you. Get in this garden and get it popping. Now, I know that a lot of people do a lot of other crazy things for money when your life ain't depending on it. Okay? Some of us have done a little something strange for a little piece of change just to get a new pair of Jordans or another car or something stupid. Your hair done, something. You have done some cringy stuff. Okay? You ain't gonna lose no stripes right now from me if you have to do what you got to do to get your kids fed. It's not over. So right now is the time we have to come together and start to think, right? What are we going to do? All right. You can come up with some money, and I'm going to show you what I did. This is just one thing, okay? This just let me know time is running out. Time is running out. Right? This ain't about how good of a gardener you are, or who's the best gardener, or who's the best at growing what. No, this is survival of the fittest. So I went to a local farmer's market and I bought me a bunch of bok choy. This 6-pack of bok choy cost me $4. It's already edible. I've already eaten some. Now I'm going to go outside and put this in the ground, and it's going to keep feeding me all winter long. Here, I bought some already grown romaine lettuce. This romaine lettuce in a pack of 6, so that's 6 plants, okay? This romaine lettuce is going to feed me all winter long. It loves cold weather. It's going to feed me all winter long. You don't pull it out the ground. You snip the tops off, you eat, and then you let that base grow. By the end of the week, this whole plant will look just like this all over again. So what did I do? I bought 4 flats of everything. Bok choy, cabbage, everything, leafy greens, kale, lettuce. My garden ain't popping this year because y'all see I've been out on Freedom Makers trying to make it happen. We have fruit trees full of fruit, but we need our vegetation. And I'm coming in here trying to give you solutions that you can still get money and make things happen. You can still do it. And I want you to understand that don't panic from these trolls. If what they see is we're about to all be on even playing field, and let history show every time that we're all on an even playing field and we're all starting out with no head starts, nobody can cheat, there is going to be a group that rises. There's going to be a group that always surpasses the struggle, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason why it's always going to be a group that surpasses the struggle, if you start us out on an even playing field, it's going to be a group that always surpasses, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we were born in the struggle. We define the struggle. When you look in the dictionary, the word struggle, if you go to Wikipedia or Google, when it show you struggle, it should show you me. Because we are the epitome of the struggle. How you say, Lynn, why you say that? I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because what are chitlins? What are chitlins? Chitlins is the definition of this is how you got through the struggle. This wasn't no food. This is what people threw back out to us and said, do with it as you please. Make it enough. What are collard greens? Collard greens ain't something that people just ate. No, is what we had to eat and go forage for to survive. What pig ears, pig feet, intestine, all of these things now have become a soul food delicacy. Cornbread, this stuff was made out of our minds to survive. See, along the way, we forgot that, but now's the time to wake your ass up. Everything used to be eaten off of these farm animals from the rooter to the tutor. Now, the person up in the house, they was able to get all the good cuts. We didn't know nothing about ribeyes, T-bones, porterhouse. We didn't know. Can I give you a little quick knowledge? You know what ribs are? Ribs. Barbecue ribs. Do you understand that now it's such a delicacy and they want so much for it? Do you understand the ribs was just what was left over from a carcass after the man got all his good lean cuts off the carcass and throwed you the skeleton? Barbecue ribs ain't nothing but the skeleton of an animal that somebody else already took the meats off of. Ribs ain't nothing but scraps. And everybody now think it's a delicacy. But the truth is, this is what was thrown out to you in a big ass pile of other animal parts that they said, go survive off of that. And instead of us curling up and perishing, we made the best out of everything that was thrown out to us. And not only did we make it keep us alive, we made it taste so good that even they wanted some. We made it taste so good over all these hundreds of years that every restaurant is a barbecue restaurant, ain't it? Every restaurant, come and get these barbecue ribs. Every restaurant, we got the best chitlins. Every restaurant got the best pork. Every restaurant now, all of the millionaires and $1 trillion and $1 billion companies literally are being made millionaires and billionaires off of our struggle. Chicken wings, chicken thighs, chicken gizzards. That was stuff that they used to give my mama for free at the butcher shop when I was a kid. She used to get wings and gizzards and chicken livers for free, because they didn't have anything else to do with the chicken liver, the chicken gizzard, the feet. They gave that stuff to my mama for free. So they ain't got to pay to have it thrown away. All of a sudden, when they start seeing people making chicken wing, lemon pepper chicken wing, barbecue chicken wing, fried chicken wing, and we rocking house parties with scraps. That's how people paid to get in these house parties, was go and, hey man, go get about 20 pounds of chicken wings. Because 20 pounds of chicken wings gonna cost me about $10, $15. I stand to make about $300 on this house party. So go and get about 20 pounds of chicken wing and then have Vanessa fry all them boys up all day. So when people come, you know, they got a little something to eat. You know, go get a little bottle of damn Wild Irish Rose, and man, we gonna party and make this money. How? That was struggle food. Next thing you know, what happened? You go to the store, they start cutting them into drumlets, winglets, the flats, the drums, the tips. Then you like, damn, what happened? Because they used to be all, you know, throwing up gang signs. That's the only way you could buy chicken wings when I was about 20 years old, 19. Now you seeing them being broken down because the companies is getting wind of, hey, we can make some money off of these people's struggle. So now you can buy a bag of flats, you can buy a bag of drums, you can buy some tips. And now they charge you $20 a bag. So if you look out here at Buffalo Wild Wings and all the rest of them, they are literally a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar corporation off of ethnic people's struggles. Right, oxtails too. Oxtails was something they throw. Hey, you can have them for free. You bought some ground beef, or you bought a roast. You can get them oxtails. We gonna throw them out anyway. And here we are. So to me, I'm telling you, no food stamps, no Medicaid, no SNAP, no problem for a lot of us. But it's you that got to change. You got to be true to yourself. Now, there's other folks out there panicking. You want to know why they panicking? Because they don't know how to struggle, man. They ain't never been in the struggle. They don't have a clue. So to them, saying you're having your SNAP benefits taken from you or removed is almost like a death sentence to some of these people. Listen to them. They panicking and making fake videos to make us look like we're panicking. But they forget, we invented the struggle. We invented it. I done seen so many people turn their nose up to chitlins, turn their nose up to pig. I don't eat pork. Turn their nose up to all these things that kept us alive. And then I get the backlash of what you will and what you won't eat. And I told people for years, people say, no, Led, you don't eat that. Man, you eating that pork. I'm going to eat what keeps me and my family alive. And right now, I said, and if the time comes, you will too. I bet you if this actually goes through, you gonna be secretly in the closet. Not in the closet putting your mama's high heels on, but you gonna be in the closet. You gonna be a closet pork chop eater. You gonna be sitting in the closet while everybody else is in the living room eating that damn pork chop and gravy while ain't nobody looking. And hurry up and put some mouthwash in your mouth and swish that gravy and onion juice out your mouth. Because we know times is getting bad. You ain't going to sit here and uphold all that bullshit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. So it's showing you right now who's in the real trouble. The real trouble is the people that's making fake videos and going on their platforms and aiming at other groups of people saying, now what you gonna do? Yeah, what'd you do with your stuff last month? You know what? The same thing we're gonna do this month and the next month after that. But let you, Becky, lose your job. Let you lose that good job. Or let you find out that husband, while you a stay-at-home mom, let you find out that husband of yours been sleeping with your twin sister. Y'all ain't even identical, you feel me? And let you find that out. And he finally tell you that you gotta go because I'm in love with your sister. I'm in love with a stripper. You know what's gonna happen, Becky? You're going to take your broke ass to your mama house and try to apply for SNAP benefits that don't exist no more. Because don't ever think that it won't happen to you before you open your mouth. Because right now you in your big house, you secure, your man is at work. Your man is gone, he at work. At work. He got two jobs, okay? One is the one you know about, and the other part-time job is your sister while you bullshit. So before you go to tuning your voice up at people, talking about now what y'all gonna do, watch yourself. Because you next, Becky. You next. You think your shit don't stink. Because you think your husband is at his job, making you money while you sit home and try to humiliate people on TikTok. Keep that same energy when you come home from grocery shopping and your blankets in your bedroom is moving. You can be like, ooh, I need to close this window because My sheets is blowing in the wind. That ain't no wind. Them is booty cheeks. All that screaming ain't rap music that you hearing. All that screaming and cussing that you hearing, that ain't rap music. That's your sister under them covers that can't stop moving. She like, I wish they turned that horrible, nasty, gross music down. No, that's your sister. Somebody turn that radio down. I don't like listening to that horrible, nasty music. That's your sister up there. Guava. I'm telling you, don't panic. Dig deep. And remember what your grandmama told you. Remember what your mama told you. If your grandmama and your mama ain't never showed you or told you about their struggles, you've been watching YouTube for over 10 years. If you ain't got no mama or no grandmama that been in your life, you've been watching YouTube for over 10 years. You have seen me and other content creators like me and down with me showing you how to get down. See, you got so much knowledge stored up in your head from just listening. While you driving, you listening to me and the rest of the crew. You got so much knowledge in your head that you just ain't never put hands on and put it to work because you a little scared. But now is the time. You ain't got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I can't make this up. I just went and buried the couple little pieces of sugar cane I got. I done replanted it, repotted it. I done replanted and repotted a bunch of my sweet potato cuttings and clippings that I showed you, that I harvested my sweet potatoes. You can do that too. We can make it through this. The only thing is, are you willing? Are you ready? Are you ready to prove them right? Are you ready to let them be right about us perishing? See, I'm not. I think we built a little bit stronger than that. I think we're a little slicker than that. See, this already done happened to us. Everybody keep acting like they so surprised. Can I ask you a question? Are you really surprised? Are you really surprised after 2020? Are you really surprised that this is happening? Are you really surprised? Now, everybody that voted for this garbage already been through it. So when you voted for it again, you voted to have a rematch of that same stupid shit. And I try to tell people, and they're like, "Lad, oh, you got the syndrome." Maybe I do. But do you see why I got it? When somebody tell you who they are, believe them. The dude showed you exactly what he stood for in the first round. Just we had too many things in play to let him succeed. But what y'all do? I'ma give this goddamn boy another shot. To me, that's Stockholm Syndrome. If this man been putting his hands on your eye socket every freaking day for the last 10 years, and then when the police show up to save your goof ass, you say, "But I love him, no. Don't take him to jail because I love him so much. I can go find another eyeball. Look, I still got one good eyeball, so don't put him in jail. I love him." That's what the hell is happening right now. This goofball put a black eye on the country and turned around. We had a break. We had a little bit of therapy. And then y'all said, "You know, I'm going to go bail him out and move him back in my White House. He loved me. He said he loved me." And what do we do? Now, I ain't gonna say we cut that shit. Y'all voted him back up in that boy. And now he doing the same thing and worse. Last time he was just whipping your ass. Now he whipping your ass. He sleeping with your mama. He sleeping with your sister. He eating all the food. He dissing your kids. Your kids hungry. He eating the kids' cereal. He in your White House with his drawers on, dirty drawers, and feet up on the glass table. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Because now, when you try to call the police and call for help, like so many people are doing right now, I think I made a mistake. You know what you're doing? The police looking at you like this. Yeah, we'll send somebody out there when we get a minute or two. And you've been crying wolf for 12 years. You've been crying wolf. And now that it's time that we really need help because he really he gonna make it so some people don't leave up out of this boy alive. Now you all scared. And now don't nobody believe you. Nobody believes you now. So you in this by yourself, sleeping with the enemy. Or sleeping with the enema, because that's what he is, a public enema. So, to me, I'm not panicked. And I sat here and I made me and my wife some tea with our very own honey, with our very own elderberry, with our very own citrus, with our very own vinegar, all the stuff that came from our yard, our land, that we've been working on for all these years. Cheers, honey. Cheers. I said, you think about that. People thought I can't even, I wish I had $1 for every comment that said, you're fear-mongering, or you're scaring the people for clicks and views, or you're just making this video for clicks and views, or whatever. If I had $1 for every time I heard that over the last 5 years, I wouldn't need to be here. I would be off in the damn island somewhere with my feet up in some black sand. People thought I was crazy. But I could see the bullshittery. Now, I'm not gonna say, no, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna say this. I trust no one. Okay? Whether it's pumpkin heads or any, I don't trust anybody with my well-being. So it don't matter who you vote for you to put your whole love and trust and have bumper stickers on the back of your shit like that. Something is wrong with you. You'll put a bumper sticker of your favorite politician on the back of your car before you put a bumper sticker about God on your car. So I don't get down like that. I'm here to tell you today, you can grow your own medicine. You can grow your own food. All of these, you can grow everything that you and your family need. You know what you probably thinking right now? Lad, that ain't gonna feed my whole family. You're right. This won't feed your whole family. Not at all. So now it's time to start practicing being uncomfortable. If you know you wake up every morning to sausage, eggs, and your Starbucks coffee, and you driving to work, you gotta go get your McGriddle or your sausage, egg, cheese, biscuits with some hash brown, hot coffee, and it shit better be fresh. You're gonna have to stop that shit. It's time to tighten it up. What did I say? We're gonna have to start rationing and fasting. And trust me, I'm going to take a beating, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to take a beating. Rationing and fasting. I'm not going to lie to you, and this is from me. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it because I done put a lot of weight back on me, and I already done just started over, so I'm going to have to really dig deep. I don't know how I'm going to function without my premium coffee, but I can't keep affording my coffee that I like, because the coffee I like now is almost $30 a bag. And I just don't just go around drinking old doo-doo coffee, old toenail juice. I just don't go around getting down like that, but I may have to. But it's time to cut the shit. Everybody is making big ass pot roasts and stuff. Let me tell you what I had for dinner last night. Lord, thank you for my wife. Lord, thank you for my wife. I got to give Father the praise every time I think about it. My wife cooked me cabbage and bacon yesterday. That's it. Cabbage with bacon in it, with chicken bouillon. When I tell you, I came in the house and cabbage had your house stinking. Oh, God, one of the dogs done took a dump in the house. Somebody come scoop this up, look under the couch. She said, no, that's me, I'm cooking cabbage. Woo! Next time, cook that out of doors. Let me tell you something. My wife cooked that cabbage, and I had me a cup of my tea with my honey in it. It was the most soothing, delicious. I'm glad I didn't have nothing else. I'm glad I didn't eat something else, make something else. I'm glad that's all I needed was to put the nutrients of that cabbage, that green, in my body. And I think that's what's going to help me get my mind back and to be able to ration and fast. Because we need something to make you feel warm and something to make you feel whole, something to fill you up, but something that's delicious. And I promise you, go hit that head of cabbage with a little bit of chicken bouillon in that boy. We can't afford to go to the hospital no more. With these insurance prices rising the way they is and everything that they got going on, you can't afford to go to the hospital. Look, I really would love to go to the hospital for a few ailments that I have right now. I can't afford $5,000 right now for no good reason. I can't afford that. So we gotta take better care of ourselves. All these people, somebody said potatoes and onions. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're cutting off food stamps, SNAP benefits, and Medicaid. I say to you, no problem. We've been worse. We've been worse. We have been in worse positions. We got spoiled to the handouts, but we know how to go back. See, when I tell you, it's easy for me to win the lottery and win $20 million and have $20 million and become a millionaire. It's easy for me to become a millionaire. People do it all the time, and I can prove it. Look at all the entertainers, rap stars, actors, entertainers, whatever. They go from nothing, using their last little money to get on a bus to go to Hollywood or whatever, okay? You become this mega star, you're a millionaire. You know how to live like a millionaire. But you know what don't work? Millionaires don't know how to live in the projects. See, it's not reciprocating. We know how to have money, but they don't know how not to have money. And that's why they're trying to scare us and make us feel like we're the ones that's in trouble now, and we're the ones that's going to start looting and panicking and robbing stores and breaking into. They already said, oh, they're going to be breaking into grocery stores. No, we're not. We're going to go back to doing what we used to do. Now, those of that always thought that they were better than a certain people, so they always thought that even though they were getting handouts as well, that they could never find themselves doing the struggle bus. Oh, they're going to be. Let me come here for a minute. Let me tell you something. Come here. You want to know where the worst downfall for a lot of the people that oppose us is about to happen? I'm gonna tell you. The worst downfall for the people that oppose us right now, think that we're going to be the ones that's on the struggle bus. Their pride. Your pride is going to be the death of you. All of the people that keep thinking that we are the ones that's going to be panicking, looting, robbing, stealing, dealing, killing, and willing, that's not true. Because, see, we struggle like this every single day with some stamps or not. Let me tell you something else. Half the time, when some of us get stamps, it's already gone in the first place. Or the food stamp place that made so many mistakes, you got to go 30 days without stamps because they say, we can give you stamps, but it's going to take another 30 days. So you got to struggle for 30 days before they even recoup on what they messed up. But see, our pride didn't let us act like our shit don't stink. So now, okay, hey, yeah, Brenda, hey, you said you was going to get your nails done from where? Oh, girl, I was going over to Kim's and get it. Look, you know Kim ain't right. Come on over here. What Kim was going to charge you? She was talking about she was going to do like, I don't know, like $100 a set. Come over here. Give me $50. I'll do all your nails and your toes. Come on over here and I'll meet you in the kitchen. What word? Even a person that liked the way Kim do her nails ain't gonna pass up 50% off for 3 times the work, even if the work ain't crispy as Kim. Oh, yeah, girl, I'm on my way. Because Kim use a certain kind of nail polish that make it flipping paint and stuff. You about to use some Walmart paint that you got to keep shaking. That's okay. $50 versus $150. You gonna go. So look, what do? Oh, girl, who did your hair? Oh man, they laid you out. Yeah, Kim. Oh, I have my hair like that. Let me show you my sister. Come here, baby. Look, I did this right here. Oh, you get down like that? Yeah, I do this all the time. How much you charge? I don't know how much Kim charged. Girl, this cost me like $400. I'll do that for $200. And we keep this low beam. I'll meet you in my kitchen. Cut the shit, y'all. Cut the shit. Look, hey, yo, let's keep it 100. How many garage or basement barbers do I got? I know you ain't gonna tell on yourself. But listen, I was a basement barber. I used to cut all the school kids' hair in my whole neighborhood. When things was ugly, I couldn't find no job, and I had a brand new 3-year-old and a brand new baby girl. Hey, look, you would have thought that I had a barber shop. I had clientele, I got customers, I got it on lock. And look, hey man, I got people waiting in line. I gotta turn some people down because I can't tighten you up in time that you want me to. I became a basement barber. These are the things that we got to remember. Go out there and start detailing cars, washing cars. Don't let your pride keep you from raking people's leaves. Don't let your pride keep you from going down and trimming people's bushes. Don't cut the bullshit. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something else now. If you ain't listening, I hope you listen. I got one more for you. Swallow your pride. Don't let your pride make them right. Okay? If you know, come on now. If you know you just bought this buy here, pay here Nissan off of this lot, you know that you're going to be paying on this Nissan for the next 5 years. You know you ain't even made no dents in the payment whatsoever. You ain't made no dents in the payment. You done made about 6 payments and you know you got 5 years left on this boy. Man, swallow your pride and pick up the phone, call that buy here, pay here lot. Remember, I'm saying buy here, pay here, okay? Lease to own. If you actually got a financial tab on it, like from the bank, don't do what I'm telling you, okay? This is buy here, pay here, in-house financing. Call them on the phone, in-house financing car lot. May I help you? Yeah, come get this Nissan. What seems to be the problem? You just made a payment. I know. Just come on get it before the next payment come around, because I can't afford it. Well, we can work with you. If you can work with me, come pick it up. Come pick it up. But sorry, we can lower your payment. I don't need no lower payment. I need a 0 payment. So if you can't give this car to me for free, come pick it up. Now, see, I had my best friend thought I was crazy years ago. Years ago, I was in a struggle. Bad, right? And my money was funny and everything was ugly. But let me tell you something. My friend said, hey, man, what you do with your van? This is the true to life story. True to life, okay? My word. I came over his house on a mountain bike, a 12-speed mountain bike. He said, hey, yo, what you doing? Now, my best friend lived all the way across town from me back home. What you doing, man? Hey, yo, I did what I had to do, bruh. Where your truck at? That boy gone. Where your van? That boy gone too. Where your motorcycle? That mug gone. I can't make this up. I had a red 2-door Ford Explorer. I forget what it's called, but it was a red 2-door Ford Explorer Sport. I drove that mug back to the buy here, pay here lot. God is my witness. Everything I'm telling you is true. I get out the lot. I get to the car lot. I said, handed him the keys. And he was a Indian guy, Arabic man. And he was like, what's the problem? Ain't no problem, because he thought I was bringing it in for some kind of maintenance. No problem, man. Take this car back. He said, what's wrong with it? Absolutely nothing. What you mean? You got like 1 payment left. I don't care. I can't afford it. Well, man, we can work with you. You've been a good customer all these years, man, paying on this thing. You got 1 payment left. I don't care. Take this truck. Take it. And you're asking, well, I'm going to get to what I'm sure you're thinking. That man kept me in his office for an hour with me trying to give him his own shit back. He's trying to tell me, look, I know you're struggling. You ain't got to pay me for like a year, man. You only got 1 payment left. How we can make it lower for you? He told me everything except for he would bend over for me. You dig what I'm saying? I said, please take this truck back and take my name off of it. And I'm going to tell you what my logic was. I'm broke. Damn it. I'm broke. And what's going to happen to me, I saw the future, just like I see the future with this bullshit now. If I'm broke, what do I see happening to this truck? Ain't it true that every time you finish paying for a vehicle, everything on the planet start happening to it? Your brakes go out, the tires go flat, the window get busted, it get broken in, it gets stolen. Everything starts to happen after you finish paying for a vehicle. I don't know what that is. That's the universe. This is what I saw. Soon as I pay for this car, it's mine. It's going to cost me money to try to sell it. It's going to cost me money getting tickets every 5 minutes on the street. It's going to cost me money every time somebody break in this mug. It's going to keep on costing me money to put gasoline and oil in it. It's going to cost me money to keep the right kind of insurance on this mug. All I see is money that I do not have. I have enough for me to survive, enough for me to eat, enough for me to function. I don't have money to keep putting fuel in this car. I don't have money to buy a car alarm. I don't have money to keep putting oil in it. So I don't have money to pay a ticket if I park in the wrong spot or the police pull me over in it. Get rid of this car. So you're probably thinking, Leah, well, why didn't you just pay the last payment and then turn around and just sell the truck? Don't nobody want this truck. I'm going to be sitting on this truck for the next 3 months in the middle of the winter, waiting for people to come and look at it and tell me, nah, this ain't what I'm looking for. In the meantime, it's going to get broke in. It's going to get stolen. Police going to give me a ticket. I can't afford that. See, that's something I know will happen. That's something that happens to all of us in all of our cars. You know what I said? Keep that truck. I took my word. I left that truck there. I got on my bike because I took the bike with me. I got on that bike and rode all the way back home in town because I live by downtown. I went and got this Dodge van that I had. It was a Dodge Ram van. Beautiful. I hated getting rid of that. I jumped in that van and took it to another car lot that I had buy here and pay here. Now that one, I didn't finish paying for it and I had a ways to pay for it. So what I saw was, man, it's going to be like another 2 years before I finish paying this van off. Get rid of it. That man cussed me out. You can't come in here. He was an Arabic dude too. You can't come in here and do it. No, we made a contract. The contract was if I don't pay you no more, either I had to forfeit the vehicle or you coming to get it. I just saved you trouble. You don't got to use your pickup truck, your wrecker, or nothing to come get the truck. I'm voluntarily coming to you with your merchandise that I can't afford. So instead of me playing duck, duck, goose with your ass and you look around the city for me, because if it was really like that, you would never find me. I'm not going to play games with you. I'm a real one. I'm going to bring you your stuff back. You should be praising me that I was honest enough to go ahead and give you your truck back instead of you spending money having to look for me. Gave him his truck back. Motorcycle, sold it. This motorcycle gonna keep getting me in trouble because I had a crotch rocket, I had a Suzuki. All it's gonna do is I kept getting pulled over on it anyway. Because if you drive a motorcycle, if you got a crotch rocket, the police pull you over no matter what. Doing the speed limit, you got on biker gear, you got on a helmet, it don't matter, police pulling you over on the crotch rocket. I seen that. All it's gonna do, I gotta keep going to court just like I've been doing and keep on arguing to the judge that I wasn't doing anything wrong. But even when they say, okay, court dismissed, he ain't did nothing wrong, you still owe court costs. Yeah, the police didn't win, but you owe court costs. And then you had to go pay for parking. And then no. All I saw was me being charged for shit that's going to happen that I didn't do, whether I'm right or wrong. Sell it. I know a crotch rocket gonna sell like that. Sell it. Swallow your pride and get rid of all that shit that in your household that you don't need, that you still trying to flex on people. Some of these little young boys driving these Dodge Chargers, Dodge Challengers. You don't own it. You did it just like I did it. Lease to own, rent to own car lot. Go give them people their damn car back and dust them Jordans off to the bottom of them and get to stepping. I rode the hell out of that bike. My wife is my witness. If she was down here, she know. Even my kids to this day, they didn't understand what I was going through. They thought I was still, working on my health. I was working on my health. I can't make this up. I rode that bike to work every day for months. In the snow, in the sleet, in the rain, in the slush, in the cold of Ohio, I rode that bike 10 miles to work every day. Want to know what I was doing? I was a nurse. I had just became a nurse, so my money ain't long yet. Everybody thought it was funny. Everybody thought it was funny. But they didn't know what I was going through because all of them had money. All of them didn't look like me either, and they lived out there in that rich neighborhood. I got to ride my bike all the way back to the hood. To the point they don't even want to give me no ride to where I live. But I ain't no shame in my game. I rode the hell out of that bike. Rain, sleet, or snow. No shit. But you know what? Over that time I was riding that bike, my wife is my witness. God is my witness. Over that time I was riding my bike, I was able to stack so much money to purchase me a Jeep Cherokee Sport. Bought and paid for cash money. Mine. It was so old that the insurance on it was something like $21. You know what I'm saying? So I can afford this even in the struggle. Guess where that Jeep got me? I did all that and I sacrificed all of that stuff. And you know where that Jeep got me? I had that Jeep so long that that's the same truck that got me and my family here to South Carolina. I had a raggedy old RV. I forgot. We bought the RV with some of that money too. Had a raggedy old RV, and I had that Jeep Cherokee Sport, and I had a fishing boat. I kept a little 12-foot John boat so I could go fish for food, and that's exactly what I did when I got to South Carolina. I went fishing every day at Lake Murray so I could bring home some food, because we ain't got no money for food. But that truck, me knowing when it's time to bail out, get rid of all these, cut the fat, helped me elevate, because I wasn't prideful. Everybody seen me riding that bike and laughing. I got water streaks up my damn back, from the back tire, slinging mud and shit up on you. I had to keep a change of scrubs at the job, because when I get to the job, I got to change my clothes, because all of this is wet up and booty crack wet and whatnot. Swallow your pride. We will not lose. We will not lose. You got to get rid of the pride. Because see, that's something, that's a natural talent. Let me tell you something. That's a natural talent. That's something that other people don't know anything about. They don't know how to get rid of things and sacrifice and swallow your pride to elevate. They don't see that. They're always trying to prove to you that there's something that they're not. They will die trying to prove that they are better than you. They will rather perish trying to prove to you that they're better than you. They got two ways to take themselves out. They would rather die proving to you that they're better than you, and they would die if you found out how fake they were. Guava. If you found out that they just as broke as you, if you found out that they ain't got no furniture inside their house, if you found out that they kids is on the lunch meal program too, if you found out that every time they pull up in that BMW in their driveway that the damn tow truck was right behind their asses too, if you found out that television show that about them coming to get repossessed cars and shit, if they found out that you knew that they was on an episode of repossessing car show, that would kill them too. It would kill them softly. If they found out that if you found out that they are even broker and more trouble than you, they would die. They do not want you to know that they struggling worse than your ass. And they hate you. You the neighbor that they can't stand. I can't stand all that shit in his driveway. I can't stand that loud music. I can't stand him and his wife making all them noises in the middle of the night making sweet love. That gets on my damn nerve. I'ma call the police every time they go in the backyard and barbecue. You caught the sweet love part? Every time. They look out their window to see what you doing. because they can't stand you that much. But they can't stand you because they racist. They can't stand you because they hateful. They can't stand you because they wicked. They can't stand your ass because they that envious. Because they look at you. Everything they got look like shit. Everything they do is not classy. Why are they so happy all the damn time? I heard her husband just lost his job and he went to the mailbox and threw that shit straight into the trash and walked up to the house whistling. Honey, I'm home. Why is they so happy? Didn't they dog just die? Why are they so happy? Didn't this kid just get put out of high school? Why are they so happy? Because we know the truth about ourselves and we don't focus on trying to make you think that that's not really happening to us. See, our energy is focused into fixing this problem. Yes, my son got put out of school because he punched some boy in the mouth. No problem. He punched him and they kicked him out of the school. I'm just going to find my son a new school to go to where they don't mind punching bullies in the mouth. I did just lose my job today, but that's because the boss wanted to sleep with me and I told her no. Little do she know, I got another job at the plant across the city. And the noise of the sweet love, that ain't a problem to me. So we gonna leave that alone. You're hearing that sweet noise, that sweet loving making. We ain't gonna make no bones about that. Okay? But I'm out here barbecuing because we're enjoying our family time together when you can't even get your kids to come around you because they can't stand y'all fake asses. So every time my family is together and we listening to the OJs in the backyard and jamming and doing the hustle and shit while all we got on our grill is some hot dogs, is because we love one another. See, it's love in this house. It ain't about what it look like all the time because you got a Mercedes in your driveway and your grass get cut every 5 minutes and shit. That's just what it look like. It look like you okay, but you not. But you look over here and you see us grilling hot dogs. We can't even afford hot dog buns. We wrapping them boys up in some Audi bread. And we eating a bag of chips. And we out here hustling and listening to some good music. And we happy because we have embraced who we are and what we stand for. We ain't wasting our energy trying to impress you or make you think that we're something that we're not because we in this neighborhood next door to you. And who the hell are you for us to have to impress in the first place? They think we all need to drop to our knees and make them feel good. It's not how this works. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Ain't nobody making no fake AI videos of other groups of people tripping out and struggling. There's they. Think about the energy that's being wasted here. They're making videos of us boo-hooing and complaining, AI fake videos of us screaming about our SNAP benefits gonna be missing. Ain't nobody making none about you. Because we're not as panicked as you think we are. You want us to be like that. You want us to look panicked. You want us to be scared. You don't realize. We was raised in this mud. Through generations, we've been through this. We've been told stories of what to do if this does happen to us. You haven't. You were always told that you were better than the guy next door. See, while my parents were sitting there schooling me on if it hit rock bottom, this is what you gonna have to do. Mama, I don't like liver. Shut up. You're going to eat that liver today. You ain't going to leave that table till you eat all that liver meat. See, what your mama was doing, it wasn't that she was trying to torture you by making you eat the liver. She was trying to toughen up your damn guts Because if it get down to the point where your ass ain't got nothing left but liver, or you can't afford nothing but liver and gizzards and rice, you ain't gonna have a problem converting from ribeye steaks back down to gizzards and livers. See, unfortunately, there were people out there that has never been taught how to struggle. You can't eat struggle food. You ain't never had struggle food. Struggle food is soul food. And people like, soul food? I could never eat that. I know you can't. I know you can't. And I feel sorry for you. I can eat caviar. I can eat pate. I can eat beluga whale caviar. I can eat all that $1 million shit and be fine. You can't come to my level and eat no grits and eggs. You can't come to my level and eat no pig feet, pickled pig feet. You can't come to my level and eat no pickled eggs. You can't come down to my level and eat no pig tails and pig ears. You can't come down to my level and eat no chitlins. See, there's things that just the proof is in the pudding of the struggle versus the people, the haves and have-nots. I can learn how to make beluga whale caviar pate. I can learn that. It's not hard. I just need to pay attention. You can't make chitlins without puking. Word to my mama. You cannot make a pot of chitlins. I'll give you one red bucket. I ain't even gonna give you no more than that. Give you one red. Now I'm gonna do you even better. I'm gonna give you what they call the pre-clean chitlins. We all know that that's some bullshit. I'll give you the bucket of pre-clean chitlins, and I bet you still can't go back behind them and clean them again without puking. I bet you won't put it in your mouth. See, this revolving door only go one way. This ain't a revolving door, this is an escalator. It only go up, but ain't no down escalator. That's where you're gonna fail because your pride won't let you come back down. You got to the top floor and you thought that was it, man. No. Anybody that has ever had money know we go up and we come back down. You never stay up here. Every blue moon, that mountain come back down. Some people, though, think that they've always been up there and they couldn't fathom. They would rather die than be down here with the common folk. So before everybody starts adding in all they different reasons why they won't eat pork or whatever, let's give the shout out to our ancestors for one thing. For one thing, whether you eat pork or not, let's give a shout out to the people in the struggle and the reasons why they had to eat it. Our ancestors in the struggle didn't say, I sure got a taste for some chitlins. Sure got a taste for some guts and some damn pig skeleton. My ancestors did not say, ooh, I can't wait to clean out the mud between that pig toe. So whether you eat pork or not, give respect to the people and the reason why you're still here able to say, I don't eat no pork. Because if they didn't sacrifice themselves and have to eat the pork, you wouldn't even be here to be saying to people, I don't eat pork. Ain't that by the bitch? That's what I'm talking about. So I want to just come here and tell you there are alternatives for all of us. Number one, don't panic. We've been here before. Somebody raise your hand if we've been here before. If you've been here before, raise your hand. If all you did was sit on a bucket with your face in your hands like this, for about 30 minutes to an hour trying to figure out where you was about to get some money from before your world come crashing in? Please raise your hand. If you sat there staring at the ceiling, watching the ceiling fans go around, trying to catch a feeling off instrumentals, if you sat there, why? I hope y'all caught that. I hope you sat there staring at the ceiling, trying to come up with everybody to owe your ass some money. Homeboy borrowed $5. Bruce borrowed 20 from me a week ago. When I was up, old boy borrowed 50 from me. I ain't even pressing for that. But it's time for me to go start pressing people because I need my coins. Raise your hand if you sat there and start writing down a list of all the MFers that owe you some money. I don't care if it's $2, $10, $50. I don't care if it's the lady down the street you cut her grass and she said, I'll get you when I get my check. Bitch, pay up. You go down there and knock on her old ass door like, Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson, it's me. What do you want, lad? I want my money. Remember you said you was going to give me when you got your check. You got your check last Thursday. Well, I don't have any money on me, Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson, give me my money, okay? This ain't no time to be playing no game on it. Miss Anderson, give me some money. You owe me about $50. I cut all these bushes, cut this grass, took them leaves out of that gutter out. Miss Anderson, don't play with me, okay? I love you. I love you dearly. You like a mama to me. But not today. Not today, Miss Anderson. Today, Miss Anderson, you my customer. And my customer owe me money, Miss Anderson. I let you slide for about 2 months. I seen you in the store, you ain't say nothing. I seen you at the bank, you ain't say nothing. And I seen you around the corner gambling, you ain't say nothing. But I'll let you go. But today, Miss Anderson, I got to have my coin. Now either you going to give me my money, Miss Anderson, or I'm going to come up in there. Because I know you got some valuables. You better give me something that I can take down to the pawn shop or something. I ain't playing, Miss Anderson. Again, I love you. I love you. You keep me when I was a baby, but I will come in there and I will pawn something out of this motherfucker. I will pawn everything you got in the living room. All this antique shit. I will pawn all this if you don't give my $50 today. Well, that's all you had to say. Just give me a moment. Just let me go get my purse. Yeah, go get your purse. I'll wait out here. Tell me I'm lying, man. When you down and out, man, somebody better chime in. Like somebody better come on and get my money. Raise your hand if you've been in that situation. You just start calling random mugs like, oh, you looking through your phone list like, oh, I remember that. You owe me about $20. Yeah. Hey, girl, how you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just sitting here chilling. What you into? Nothing. I was about to try to run to the bank until I realized I ain't got no money because I'm about short $20 that you owe me so I could go to the bank and go and put that in the bank before I get an overdraft. Oh, you ain't got that 20? Look, I'm going to come over there real quick. I know you about to leave? Yeah, I'm going to come over there any old way. I know you about to leave the house. You said everybody in your house about to leave. I know. I heard what you said, but I'm going to come on over there anyway. For what? Because you owe me $20. Well, I just told you I ain't got $20. I heard you. Oh, I ain't fronting. I heard you say you ain't got $20. And you about to leave, right? Your whole family about to leave, right? Yeah, so what you coming over here for? Because you owe me $20. What she's saying is, I'm about to get $20 worth of something from your estate. This ain't no time to be bullshitting people, man. This is it. Something out of your house, from around your house, them pink flamingos in your front yard, these fruit trees, something gotta go. Y'all know that's the struggle right there. Look, hey, pay up. Remember that one time? Look, tell me right now you ain't about to get no SNAP, you ain't about to get no food stamps, no Medicaid. You know what you about to hear a lot of? Hey, remember that one time? You about to hear that shit every day. Everybody is. Remember that one time? Say it to me. Say it, y'all. Remember that one time? That's all we about to be hearing for the next 4 years, 3 years. Remember that one time I had gave you that Snicker bar that time you said you would hit me back when we get in the car? Remember that one time that I paid for you to get in the club? Remember that one time when I bought you that drink? You said you would hit me back when we get in the car? Remember that one time you said, let me use your car so I can go holler at this one chick? And you said you was going to put some gas money in my car? A lot of remember that time shit about to happen. We there. Swallow your pride and stop being like, he gonna mess around, have to give me that money, man. You know, he be acting funny, man, with that money. No, go knock on his door. Yo, Bruce. Yo, Bruce. Damn, man, what's up? Yeah, that $20 though. What? What you talking about? That $20 you owe me, man. Man, what are you talking about? That $20. Remember that time when I let you use my car so you could go holler at that chick? Fucker, that was like 3 years ago. I know. That's why I'm mad and beating on your door like that, because that was 3 years ago. Say it again. How long ago was it? 3 years ago. Now, not only do you owe me that $20, Playboy, but you really owe me like $3,000 because the girl I let you use my car to go holler at, you end up getting her pregnant, y'all end up having a kid, she end up being the love of your life, she in there laying on the couch right now, she had good credit, y'all was able to buy this big ass house and this nice ass car, and y'all had a good ass job, y'all got money. So I think I'm responsible for all of that shit, son. So all I'm asking for, I'm not asking for the whole $3,000 up front. But right now, you can make an installment of $20 that you owe me initially. Shit. Everybody but hey, cut the pride. Go get your money. And hey, go around today and just mess with people. They don't know what you're talking about. Say, hey, remember that time? Mess with them. Owe you money. Remember that time you said, anything I ever need? And I'm good for saying that shit too, so I better stop. I'm good for saying, if you ever need me, I'm here. Remember that time you said, if I ever need you, leg? Remember that? You said it on like YouTube to all 700, 800 people. Remember that time you said that? Yeah. I need to cash in, big boy. So, I'm here today to let everybody know, don't panic. Don't let them rile you up. The only reason they putting out them fake ass videos, the only reason they making AI generated, you know how much energy it take to make an AI video? You know how much production it take and editing it take to make an AI generated video? Somebody literally is putting in 8 hours worth of work to make a video about some fake shit. So what that does is show you that they're the ones that's scared. Because we're going to be on that even playing field again. And they know, you don't know how to get down like this. You don't know how to eat churros for dinner. You don't know how to eat ramen with no seasoning for dinner. You ever open a pack of ramen and the seasoning is missing? You don't know what to do with that. You gonna crumble him up and go out and feed the birds or some shit. Not us. You don't know what to do if you open a pack of ramen and it ain't nothing in the pack but some seasoning. You don't know what to do with that. You don't know what to do and all you got is some beef bouillon cubes up in the damn cabinet. You don't have a clue. Us. You already live in the hood, so you got a yard full of dandelions. Go out and get them dandelion roots. Bring them boys in. Boil them boys up. You got wild cabbage out in your yard. Even in the ghetto, even in the projects. You got wild onions and wild leeks growing in your yard. Go out there, grab them joints. Put them in a pot. Boil them up. Get a beef bouillon cube. Throw in that junk. Eat 'em. While you thinking like that, other people is perishing. Other people is perishing. You know what? The stuff that you got, left in your refrigerator. You got a big old block of cheese on it. It's all green. But what you know your mama growing up told you, don't you throw that cheese away. That cheese is still good, mama. The whole block of cheese is green. Boy, let me show you something. Give me that cheese. Give me that cheese. You take a knife and you easily cut that side off. See that? You go around this whole block of cheese like that. Cut that green off. See that? Cut that. Look, new cheese. Boy, don't you ever let me catch you throwing away no cheese. Don't you ever let me catch you throwing away a block of cheese in my house. I will whoop everybody's ass for it. You learned through that lesson that cheese is made from mold. Boy, that mold just made the cheese taste better. We had some Velveeta and now it tastes like cheddar. Boy, don't you throw that block of cheese away. I done had to tell my kid, what we do? Go in the refrigerator, get that old green ass block of cheese, cut the sides off that boy. You know, break his sides down, open his windows up. And it's some old meatloaf in there with little green stuff floating on the top of them little hamburger balls on the top of. Get that off, get that same knife, cut down to the heart of that meatloaf. See, the heart of that meatloaf still good. It's just the top that done got fuzzy. The top got an afro. Cut that afro off. Get that block of cheese, get that meatloaf. Go in there and give me some oats still left in there. It's like a little corner of oatmeal, Quaker Oats in that jug. Give me that. Shit. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Like, mama, what you making? Food. What's for dinner, mama? Food. I know it's food, but what kind of food? The food you gonna eat. I know it's food that I'm gonna eat, but what kind of food am I gonna eat? The kind of food that you gonna eat, that if you don't stop asking me some questions, get the hell out of my kitchen, I'm whoop everybody's ass. That kind of food. Oh, okay, just call me for dinner. Everybody better stop playing. Hey, your milk went bad, now it's buttermilk. Your milk went bad, now it's sour cream. Your milk went bad, shake it up in a jug, now it's butter. You better not throw that damn jug of milk away in my household. You better turn that milk into something else. I'm telling you. We lived through that. You want to know why all y'all laughing? Because you done heard it. You done seen it. You done lived through everything I'm telling you. That's why it wouldn't be relative if I said it and it didn't mean nothing to you. You wouldn't understand what I'm talking about. But y'all laughing right now because you lived through it. You've done it. And some of y'all still do some of this shit to this day. Hey, don't throw that milk away. You teaching your own children this. Hey, don't throw that milk away. Don't throw that block of cheese away. You cut his hair off. Y'all teaching y'all own kids. That's the only reason you laughing, because it's relative. See, that wasn't taught in all households. That's why they think we're worried. That's why they making fake videos to make us look like we're the ones panicking. Because all it is they're projecting. They're projecting. Listen, this whole administration ain't did nothing but project since they got in the office. They saying what one side is doing while they're really doing it. They said one side is a bunch of pedos while they're really doing it. They said this side is really taking all the people's money while they're doing it. They've been projecting the whole time. So right now, this is that. They're making AI-generated videos saying that we're panicking and we're flipping out because we don't get no food stamps and SNAP and Medicaid. They're projecting because they're the ones really freaking out. They don't want to freak out by themselves. They want us to be freaking out with them. But I'm here to remind you, we've been here before. We've been here before. Listen, hey, y'all, they worry about food stamps and SNAP. Hey, we've been worried about that. We've been worried about all that. For years, for generations. But see, I'm going to tell you what's stirring them up. Being unbothered drives them crazy. When we just sitting back like this, like, well, yep, they said no more SNAP benefits on the first. When you don't care like this, it's driving them haywire because they want to do anything to start a civil war. They want to do anything to fight. Because they need to get their aggression out. You ain't gonna stir us up that easily. We've been here before. We're not panicking. We got plans in place for stupid shit just like this. Listen, we started making plans for this type of stuff the day that y'all said y'all voted him back in. We've been planning ever since January. We've been planning for this day right here since January. What is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November. We've been planning for this day for 10 months. While y'all was worshiping y'all orange pumpkin king, y'all thought he was going to give y'all the world and send the rest of us off. But no, soon as we seen listen, how many folks, soon as that man got in office, we said, oh shit. Hey, ain't nobody going on vacation this year. That shit is canceled. Disney World, Florida, California. We ain't going to see your grandmama. Cut all that. I know I was supposed to get you a new car for graduation. Baby daddy can't do that this year. We'll work on that later. But until then, I got you a brand new e-bike that this company gave me. Everybody. Ain't no holiday meals. We gonna fry a chicken. Okay? Chicken and hamburgers, little mac and cheese. We ain't doing all that overboard bullshit. No, don't bring no potato salad, Angie. And that ain't got nothing to do with this mess that we just got in. We just frankly hate your potato salad. I just thought now would be the time to tell you. But everybody, keep your food to your house and store up stuff, okay? If anything, go buy yourself a pressure canner. And Angie's sitting there holding her potato salad like, huh? But I made about 3 years worth. We know, Angie. Just go and hang on to your potato salad. You may need it to survive or something. But we was already ready, man. Soon as I seen him do that, batten down the hatches. Batten down the hatches, because here it go. It's on and popping. Ain't no turning back. He got his foot on the pedal to the floor. He ain't turning back. So everybody buckle up and get ready. And here we are today. Everybody's sitting here like, what the hell is everybody going to eat? What is the disabled going to eat? What are the elderly going to eat? What are they going to do for these newborn children? How are the newborn children going to eat? How are the infants going to eat? How are the kids going to eat in the schools that their parents can't afford nothing else but to go to work? To go to work and they ain't paying the parent a decent wage. See, that's the part that gets me. Because they say, pull yourself up by your bootstrap, right? You know what, Becky? I will pull myself up by my bootstrap. And my kid wouldn't need to be on the food program at school. And we wouldn't need to be on the SNAP benefit program if these corporations paid me a living wage. See, for some reason, all of them got in their head that we are all on welfare and we're just suckling from the tit of the United States of America. But see, that's not the problem. The reason why a bunch of these people are on these programs in the first place is because you won't pay an honest working citizen, a tax-paying citizen, a living wage. But you salute to a millionaire or a trillionaire that don't need another red cent. See, if these companies pay the average men and women an average wage, a living wage, we wouldn't need to be on the programs. Let's take it one step further. I wouldn't need to be on the SNAP program if the playing field was even. If they didn't give you a job first because of the way you look and didn't give me the job because of the way I look, I wouldn't need to be on the program, Becky. You know why? Because I'm better at that job than you. I'm more experienced at that job than you. I'm actually educated in that field when you ain't. I got everything going for me in that position that you don't. And the only reason you got it is because you look like that. So the reason why I'm on the SNAP program, because the playing fields ain't even, Becky. So let's be realistic of why a lot of people is on these programs. That's the part I be talking about where people say, yes, a lot of people on the food stamp program. Yes, because they like it like that. They keep you like that. They locked my daddy up and he been in jail for the last 4 years because he had a little joint in his pocket. You locked my daddy up in hardcore prison for over 4 years because he had a joint that he wasn't even smoking. At least if you're going to lock him up, let him hit that boy first. Just keep a roach for evidence. But no, you locked a whole grown-up ass tax-paying man going to work every day trying to deal with this bullshit up in prison with killers and because he had some weed in his pocket. Or because his tags was expired. Or because he had a busted tail light. Or because his license was expired. His license was expired because the child support agency revoked his license because they got this man paying $4,000 for child support for one kid per week. He work at Wendy's. And he ain't the manager. His job is to make sure that the salad bar is fresh. You got this man paying $4,000 for child support. So, of course, he's in the rears. So you going to put that man in prison. He's giving him something. He's trying. He take the kid to the damn park, take him to the zoo and shit. He don't need nothing per week that's worth $4,000. No kid do. But you going to lock that man up in prison so you can make his mama depend on you. His baby mama is dependent on you now. You the baby daddy. So the government, your ass should be paying child support because you make sure the daddy stay in jail and you make sure that that mama stay in line. You better not make no money or we going to pull back off you. You better not. All we know you doing hair in the kitchen. You better not let us find that out. So we got to be realistic of why a lot of people are on the SNAP program. It ain't because they just woke up and said, guess I go get me some food stamps. No, it's because y'all keep the struggle so hard and so thick and you make the playing field so unfair to actually get a damn job that we have to do what we have to do. So let's be realistic. If the playing field was fair, we wouldn't have any of these problems. If you pay people a living wage, we wouldn't have these problems. We wouldn't have so many people on the system, I don't care what color they are. But the corporations refuse to pay a living wage. The prices of everything, y'all keep raising the prices of everything, but you won't raise a man's pay. But you keep giving the excuse, the corporations say, we're going to have to cut everybody down about $1 per hour, because we ain't making a quota, we ain't pumping out the kind of cars we used to pump out. It's bullshit. But the prices at the store going up. They tell you we're going to have to cut $1 from your job because we're not selling as many cars or auto parts anymore. But at the same time, in the same breath, they'll tell your ass, we got to speed up production. We got to crank the line up and make the line go faster because instead of 500 cars a day, we need 1,000 cars a day. Well, if we ain't selling no cars, why are we went from 500 cars production a day to 1,000 cars a day? And you taking $1 from us. So you want us to work harder, longer, faster for $1 less money because you said the company is in the rears. All I'm saying, family, we've been here before. Everything I've told you right now is all my life experiences. and your life experiences too. That's why you can relate. Don't panic. Don't panic. We've been here before. You've been here before. You know you're going to have to eat some ramen. You know it. Stop going to the meat counter and looking for meat. Just stop it. Go out with your last little bit of money. Go buy you packs of seeds and go buy you some starter plants and eat. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you this. They too prideful to go out there and start a garden. Them folks is too prideful to see you watching them over the fence planting food. You know what they're going to keep doing? They're going to keep on going out there planting them roses, snipping at them roses, snipping at them posies and little lilies and shit. You're going to keep seeing them maintaining their gardens or their lawn just like that. You ain't going to see them planting no food because they too prideful. Because if you see them out there planting some food, what that tells you is, it tells you their neighbor is they hungry. They got to actually grow some food now. They don't want you to know that they struggling. They don't want you to know that they in that house and they're about 2 stone skips away from a divorce and a child support, custody, and settlements. They don't want you to know that. They in there squealing and weaseling. They don't want you to know that shit. They don't want you to know ain't no food in the kitchen, ain't no food in the refrigerator. They got a $5,000, $6,000 refrigerator, ain't shit in it, but some spoiled milk. You know the kind of refrigerator you pull out from the bottom, whole thing is a freezer, and it got 3 or 4 damn different doors around the side of it. It got a TV screen on the front so the kids can watch cartoons, and the other screen on the other side will tell you what the hell is in the refrigerator. They tell you don't ever touch that other screen to show you what's in the refrigerator because the damn refrigerator is so smart, the refrigerator gonna keep telling your ass, waking you up in the middle of the night, there's nothing in the refrigerator. You may want to add more milk in the refrigerator. Y'all know them smart refrigerators talk to your ass now. They cuss you out after a while. You're low on everything. There is no more bread in the freezer. I have turned the temperature control down because there's nothing in this bitch to keep cool. I have made a grocery list for you and put it on your iPhone. For what? They keep telling they done covered up that whole screen. They don't want you to accidentally touch that bitch. A company come over or something, accidentally touch that damn screen and see that screen says 0, 0, 0, 0. Please refill refrigerator now. They know. We know. You think people don't want you to use their phone and scroll on your phone because they're gonna see your nudie pictures and stuff? That ain't why you holding your phone away from them. You think that you don't want to get a phone because you cheating on somebody and hiding other people you love and you getting down with? That ain't why they hiding their phone from you. They hiding their phone from you because that damn Wells Fargo Bank is been looking for you for 3 weeks. You know them bulletins keep popping up on that boy. Wells Fargo been looking for you. Please contact Cindy at your latest convenience. We greatly appreciate it so we can solve this shit right now before we have to take further action. You keep your phone out of people's hands because you don't want nobody to see that shit. But you over there pretending in your BMW and your Mercedes Benz that you ain't that you better than me. See, I ain't ashamed of it. You know, I know I owe Wells Fargo some money. You know, I done talked to Cindy. And I told Cindy, I ain't hiding from Cindy. I told Cindy, look, Cindy, stop calling me. You got my wife thinking I'm cheating. Now, that's some bullshit. Now, I know I owe you some money, but you're going to get it when I get it. You calling me ain't putting money in my pocket, Cindy. I know I owe you $2,000. But, Cindy, you're going to have to stop calling me because my wife going to whoop your ass and mine if you don't stop calling. I told you I ain't got no money, Cindy. Do what you need to do, but stop calling my phone because she know where you live. Yes, Cindy, she do. Ain't your last name Anderson? How do I know? My wife found out. Stop calling my phone, Cindy.
I know I owe you $2,000. I told you I'm gonna get it when you gonna get it when I get it. But you gotta stop calling my phone, okay? You messing this up for everybody. She said she gonna whoop everybody's ass in the house if she find out who the hell Cindy is. So stop. All right, yeah, no more. No text either. Don't be texting me 3 in the a.m. Yeah, yeah, bye. Yeah, okay. Shit. We ain't shame her. I tell to answer the phone when you owe somebody some money. Look, I ain't got it. We don't duck and dodge. Here come the Rent-A-Center people. Rent-A-Center people. Rent-A-Center. Errands. Rent-A-Center. Mr. Ladd. Answer the door. That's they shit. Swallow your pride and go back to sitting on 5-gallon buckets. Man, come in here and get this shit up out my house. Y'all ain't gonna keep coming around here in that big ass Aaron's Rent-A-Center van embarrassing the shit out of me with them blinking lights on the top like y'all the damn amber lamps. Come in here. Y'all got a horn and a siren on the front of that bitch too. Come in here and get this damn couch up out of my house, man, and that refrigerator. Y'all embarrassing the shit out of me. Hurry up too. Y'all need some help taking it out? Y'all, well, we're just gonna go get the dolly. No, man, grab that end of that bitch, man. Come on. Grab no dollies. Y'all making this worse than the neighbors out on the porch looking at me. Come on. I ain't shame of it. Stop fronting, man. Stop fronting. Let the people come get their stuff up out of here. You know? You fronting like you embarrassed. Man, come get this. And be like, hey, come get this washer and dryer. Well, sir, that washer and dryer doesn't belong to us. Well, whoever it do, tell them come on too behind y'all while y'all here. Tell them to come get it. Shit, we'll wash our clothes and slap them over a rock by the river or something, because I ain't paying nobody else shit. I ain't got no money. Shit. There you go. They the ones still faking the funk and prideful because they don't want folks to know that they in the rears. They the ones ain't gonna do no Uber Eat. They the ones ain't gonna do no lifting. And I tell you this too. Don't be surprised you see old Led come up and take a picture of your damn meal, set your sack on your porch and be like, boop boop, and then leave. I ain't shame of it. Don't be surprised if I be like, bing bong, Uber Eats. I will Uber Eat all, man, I don't care. I'll do Domino's. Bing bong, Domino's. I will deliver the hell out of your pizza. And I ain't shame of it. Y'all be like, damn. Remember old Led Farmer 73 on YouTube? Man, I swear I got him on the Ring doorbell just delivering my pizza. Man, while I'm delivering your pizza, answer the door. I'll sign an autograph on the pizza box for you. I ain't shame of it. If I got to go and do all kind of crazy stuff, I ain't shame of it. Yeah, door dashing. I will be dashing through the snow. I don't care. People that's shameful and they pride is in it, them is the ones that's gonna falter. And I've been here before. I've done things that I really don't like repeating to get my family through hard times. But if I gotta go back to that shit, it is what it is. And the best part is, I got experience in some of that creepy shit. So it's kind of like, I don't want to have to do this, but I don't have to take a whole crash course on how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because once you, listen to me. Listen, gangster shit is muscle memory. You never lose muscle memory, right? It's like riding a bike. So if you gotta do some gangster shit, it ain't like, okay, so what's the new slang? What's the new terminology? What's the link? Nah. Going back to the hood and doing some old crazy shit to try to make ends meet, that's muscle memory, boy. That's muscle memory. I remember all that shit. I don't do none of it no more, you know. But If you put me back in the seat of that fighter jet, I ain't gonna have no problem remembering what all these gauges is for. If you dig what I'm saying, I ain't got no problem. Now the people ain't never been in this. Them is the ones that's gonna be, their last trip is gonna be to the Golden Gate Bridge. They're gonna be like, I guess we're gonna go visit the Golden Gate Bridge in California for what? We don't know anybody in California. I've always wanted to see the Golden Gate Bridge, and I knew this day was coming. You know why? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night. Okay? There's a lot of people can't handle this ghetto shit, man. Everybody gonna be trying to be like, I always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. I wanted to stand up there in the torch. For what? I believe I can fly. Y'all about to see a lot of people turn into birds in the rest of this year. Watch. Everybody about to think that they about to turn into damn canaries. Watch. Because they can't handle it. They can't handle this, man. They can't handle this ghetto shit. They can't handle the thought of not having no food. They can't handle the thought of not knowing where their next meal coming from. They can't handle the thought of seeing that they whole living room suit on the front lawn by the mailbox. They can't even fathom that. They can't fathom having everything that they own put on the front lawn. They can't fathom coming outside and seeing a big old pink piece of paper on the front of their house. Their brains can't wrap around, what do I do if I come home and that big pink piece of paper is on my front door and giving you 30-day notice from the sheriff department? You got to be out of here in 30 days. They don't got a clue. But us, a lot of us, we done been here before. We done seen that pink slip. Sheriff's office, this is a notice stating you have 30 days to leave the premises. Soon as we see that pink piece of paper, we don't panic, do we? Soon as we see that pink piece of paper, hey, Ray, what's up? What's up, dog? Hey, you still got that truck? Is it working? Hey, do me a favor. Can you come over here real quick? Yeah, I'm just trying to move a few things up out of my house real quick. Uh-huh. No, I ain't got no money, fool. I wouldn't have stuff coming out of my... Yeah. Well, come on, man. I got some cold ones. That's all I got. All right, peace. Boom. We already know what the hell we see the pink slip. We are not bothered by that shit. So what do? Ray come over, put our living room suit in the back of his pickup truck, and then... Hey, Ma, how you doing? Yeah, I've been meaning to get over there. I love you too. Hey, I need a favor though. Hey, can I come and put my furniture in your basement? I know it's crazy. I know it's random. But can I just put my living room furniture in your basement? Well, baby, you know your sister's living room furniture is in my basement too. I don't know if I got enough room for all of that. Well, Mama, I just need to keep it in there for about a couple weeks till I get on my feet. Yeah? It might be a little room left in the garage. Okay. All right. Tell Dad I love him. I'll be over there in a little bit. All right. Bye. We ain't panicking. We've been here before. We know how this go. So the sheriff, look, we won't just leave the premises. We gonna paint the walls and shit and clean the carpet. We leave it. You ain't got to come bust the windows out and throw in tear gas to get us out your shit. We out of here. We done been here before. This is my third pink slip this year, son. I know the drill. That's why you come in people's house. Have you noticed, black folks, we always got a bunch of damn milk crates for some reason. From way back in the 80s, from the WIC days, we still got them same WIC milk crates. Am I lying? You know why we still keep them damn milk crates? Because we done turned them milk crates into the base for your new bed. We done turned them milk crates into shelving units. We done turned the milk crates into entertainment system for our TV. We done turned the milk crates into gaming console chairs. We done turned them milk crates into coffee tables. We done turned them, and we done turned them into laundry baskets. We never get rid of the milk crates, son. My daughter, when my daughter first moved out, baby, what did you have?
Milk crates.
Milk crates, boy. All she had, she decorated her whole apartment with milk crates. She said, this is my little chair, you know, my little table right here. I'm setting my TV up on this one, put a piece of plank between this one. I got out the garage, Dad. House tight. You know what you do to this day? You go to Walmart, and then they got you paying $400 for some shit that's made out of milk crates. And want you to put it together. Your baby bassinet is a milk crate. You rocking your baby to sleep in an old wick milk crate. Tell me I'm wrong when I ain't. We've been here before. Don't panic. Don't panic. We don't throw cardboard boxes and shit away. We keep shit in that cardboard box. Put some, you know, we fold up the two flaps, the 4 flaps. And then put that in the closet in the attic. Throw them cardboard boxes away. You always see black folks. We get shit in the mail. We get Amazon, and we get the white folks around us like, what they do with all those boxes? Where are they putting all those boxes? Why they're ordering so much stuff? What are they doing with the boxes, Daryl? Damn it, Daryl. What are they doing with the boxes? Daryl, her husband, like, baby, just mind your own business. Well, who cares? Well, they order stuff every freaking day. What are they doing with the boxes? We use our boxes. We don't take our boxes to the dump. We use that shit to re-gift something for the holidays. Old Amazon box. We use that to put some of the stuff because it's time for your ass to move out and get the hell out of my house. We put all your shit in the Amazon box. We use our shit. We don't just, what you think, we just in here living in boxes? Like the box troll kids? No. We uses our shit. All our old appliances that we ain't using right now, that shit go in the Amazon box, going to the garage. So the roaches and stuff don't get on it. People think we ain't new to this. So don't panic. Don't let a bunch of AI generated videos get you all up in arms over some bullshit that you know ain't true. They're projecting. They're the ones that's scared because they know they can't handle this gangster shit. With that being said, get everything you need to prepare for what's to come. Okay? Go out, buy you some vegetable seeds, buy you some plant starts, put that shit in a 5-gallon bucket with some dirt. Even if you gotta dig the dirt up out your yard, plant that boy, and you gonna eat. What's gonna happen is a lot of people are about to get healthier. A lot of people will get sick, but a lot of people will get healthier because we ain't gonna be eating. We can't afford to eat a whole bunch of bullshit. But they think they hurting us. And I said this before 1 billion times. You think you hurting us, but you don't realize you're building warriors. You think you are hurting us by taking away free shit. But you don't realize that you're building a resistance to you. You taking away things from us is making us stronger, where other people are going to perish. You're making us remember where we came from. We're not going to perish. All you doing is waking us up. You taking free shit away from us, you're just waking us up to some shit that we already did. We just got to go back and do again. But you don't realize what you're doing. You're going to make your own folks perish from this shit. We ain't new to this. All you doing, they say they hate woke people. I hate woke, hate woke. Well, you keep waking us up. If you leave us alone and let us stay asleep, then you will have your way. But no, you the one that's waking up the people. You the one that's waking up the sleepy dragon. You're the one that's waking up the woke. You doing it, not us. That's why they can't stand the word woke. If you don't want us to wake up, then shut your goof ass up. Stop making so much noise. Stop keeping up so much ruckus and bullshit. And we can stay woke, we can stay asleep. But no, y'all can't shut up. So we waking up and remembering who we are. We remembering where we came from. And you know something? We also remembering where we're supposed to be going. Because there was an agenda in the 70s, the direction where we were supposed to be going. You don't want us to find that path again. That was this whole agenda over all this time. You wanted us to go to sleep and think everything is okay so we can get off the path of righteousness and power. You wanted us and we fell asleep. Why would you wake us back up? And then get mad because we woke. Y'all so busy over in the corner making all this damn noise about shit y'all ain't got no control over. And you the one waking the people up. And now you mad that we woke. Now that you mad that we know our history. Now you mad that we've been educating each other. Now you mad that because all of our women have been educated. Why are you mad for something that you did? If you wanted us to stay asleep, you should have stayed silent. But with all your rhetoric, all that noise in the background, you woke the people up. So what you think is happening now, you think you're hurting people? You're making them stronger. You're making them remember who they are. Remember that time Superman got amnesia? He lost his... Superman didn't know he was Superman. He had knocked his head or something and by a meteor. Superman didn't know he was this powerful. He thought he was just always Clark Kent. Remember that? Everybody kept saying, oh, the people was whipping Superman ass. Superman was bleeding about the mouth, everything. Like, damn. They like, how can this happen to you, Superman? I don't know what you're talking about, Lois. Somebody had to remind Superman and finally knock him over the head with another meteorite to wake his goofy ass up to realize, man, you the strongest man on the planet. What you talking about? Can't nobody harm you. You super freaking man. That's what's happening now. All you doing is waking up people that didn't realize how powerful they was. All you doing is reminding people how powerful they really are. And they've been asleep a long time listening to Sexy Red and them bullshit. They forgot. The women thought that all they were good for was twerking their asses. That's all they thought. And y'all was good while our women were just twerking their asses. But when they went to college and they educated themselves, y'all had a problem with that. Y'all wanted to go start messing with the HBCUs and whatnot. Y'all was fine with them twerking. But when they start going to college and then creating Jasmines and stuff, Jasmine Crockett's, oh, we got a problem. If y'all would have just shut up and left us sleep, y'all would have been okay. But nothing is ever good enough for you. Nothing is, we can never be good enough for you. We can never do anything to impress you. We can never do anything to please you because you can't even please yourself. So what you do, you started some gangster shit. You sit here, wake everybody up with this rhetoric and everything. Everybody like, yeah, take their food stamps. Yeah, take them. And why you taking them? Just like they voted for this man because they thought it was going to hurt us. The farmers ain't got nothing. So now that the farmers is down, ain't nobody gonna eat. Now they're finally like, I think that guy that we voted in is a criminal. You think? I almost want to say he's a little racist. Word? Now they're just messing with that Jasmine Crockett. That's what I said. What I say? Something else. Jasmine Crockett. Now that your plate is coming up dry, now it's a problem. Because you don't realize something. Let me give you one piece of advice before I go. And I mean this with all my heart, okay? Remember this. When you aiming at somebody, you aim at one individual. There's a difference between a firearm, let's just say a hunting rifle, and a grenade. You freaking idiots. For the people that think that they're just picking people off that they want, individually, individual groups of people, individual people, that's not what they're doing. They are literally taking a whole grenade and throwing it up in the air. So everybody catch a little bit of this shrapnel. That's the part that they don't understand. Yes, that's right. Throw the grenade at them. When they throw the grenade at me, you goofball, it's going to hit your ass too. They're not snipering people. They're throwing grenades. And now that they're starting to catch a little bit of this shrapnel, now they're like, hey, take it easy. You got me. Oh, God. Yeah. Not one single time have they been aiming hunting rifles at nobody. They've been throwing grenades this whole time. Now that you catching shrapnel, you think there's a problem. So how can we fix this? Stop trying so hard to pretend that you're better than me. Swallow your pride. If you swallow your pride now and stop trying to false flag and keep on fronting and try to give this facade that you're better than me, man, we'll all be back on an even playing field again. Because you don't realize they're aiming at all of us. Stop pretending you're better than me. And frankly, even if they were to take me out of the picture, they don't like you. You're poor. You're poor. You think it's about your color. It ain't. You ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing that impressed this dude. Nothing. You're poor. You think because you got $2 more than I got that he likes you better. Nope. Grenades. You're poor. You're a peasant. He said it out his mouth. You're a peasant. You're trash. Remember when he said shithole countries? He didn't pick a certain kind of, no. Called us all trash, roaches. I'm coming on here today to let you know. We've been here before. You know how this works. You know how this goes. Don't panic. Let's just be quiet. Just like after they voted for him, we've been quiet this whole time. We've been quiet. We peacefully protest. And we mind our own damn business. And the only people up in arms is them. And it's driving them bananas. Watching us sit back and chill is driving them crazy. Just like the neighbor I told you that was like, what are they doing with the boxes? None of your damn business. It's driving them crazy that they don't know what we in our house doing. Why are we so happy and smiling? Because all we have to cook on the grill is hot dogs. And we ain't even using charcoal. We using sticks and twigs that fell out the tree from the last storm. Why are they not using charcoal, Daryl? I don't know. Normal people use charcoal. Why are they using sticks, Daryl? You can't cook hot dogs with sticks. They so into our business and how life is affecting us that they don't want to deal with their own reality of their lives is failing themselves. Daryl in there always contemplating on, like, man, how do I get out of this marriage? Because this is crazy. Either she gonna kill me or something, man. Something gonna happen, man. I gotta get away. Woo! I can't tell her I'm leaving. She'll definitely kill me then. Damn it, Daryl. Can you go over there and ask them, what the hell are they doing with the boxes? I'm not going over there, Cindy. The people order shit like everybody else do. Just because they don't throw their boxes away does not mean they're criminals. Leave it alone. Well, I'll just go over there myself. I need to know what the hell is in the boxes, Daryl. Well, go on, Cindy. And while you over there, can you ask them, can I come over there and give me a hot dog? Because I'm sick of your ass in this casserole bullshit. I want me a damn hot dog on that grill that was flame broiled with sticks too. Fuck, forget you. I'm sick of your ass. Daryl. How dare you? How dare you? Man, this is just reality, man. People think the only reason they do this stuff and they act this way because they think they're better than you. That's it. They over there squabbling about their own shit and they so worried about you. They looking out the window at you. His child, why does that child have on a jacket? It's only 67 degrees. Oh my. It's only. Why does his child have on a jacket, Daryl? That's insane. Just because you want your kid out there in Walmart whatnot with no shoes and socks on no dirty bottom of the feet and shit catching pneumonia and shit, we ain't trying to do that. We put clothes on ours. Soon as we feel a chill in the air, we put some clothes on ours. Jacket, snowsuit, galoshes, boots, socks, and shit. Y'all, you don't want to be walking through Walmart, baby, ain't got no clothes, ain't got on no shirt. He got old popsicle juice, dirty popsicle juice on his chest and shit. And his feet dirty. Driving around the whole city with a naked ass baby, dirty baby in the back seat, whole little car seat stank. Got old damn pickle juice and popsicle grime all in it. But you worried about why my kid got on some clothes when he got a chill in the air. I'm calling Child Institute on them. I'm calling Child Services. That child has on too many clothes for it to only be 57 degrees, Daryl. That child does not need a jacket on, Daryl. He's going to burn. Oh, my God. Oh, what we call them now? Karens, yeah. 911, what's your emergency? There's a child out here with entirely too many clothes on. Yeah, yes, he has a jacket on, some boots. What's the problem? Well, it's 57 degrees. Okay, and this child has on a jacket, and his brains are going to boil. You need to get out here immediately. Oh, they're hitting me. Yes, they're over in the other yard about 100 meters away, but they're hitting me. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I'm bleeding in my mouth. Daryl! Man, you see what I'm saying? This is the world we live in. So right now, that's the reason why they always doing this, and they making us so we're the ones that's panicking. They're the ones that's panicking. When these Karens sit there and call the police because a black man live in your complex, it's because she cannot fathom. She cannot imagine in her darkest dreams how the hell can he afford that selling drugs. He's a drug seller. He sells all kind of uppers and downers. Ask him. I ask him, officer. The only people that can live in this complex has good jobs and money. But what is driving her crazy to call the police on him is because she knows she can't pay next month's rent. She knows she behind and she paid the bare minimum of the month before's rent. She can't pay this month's rent. So she feel if she can't afford the rent out here, Jerome definitely can't afford the rent. So if I got to get kicked out, Jerome got to go too. That's what's in their head, man. While Jerome is smiling like, man, lady, what's wrong with you? Would you move so I can get in my house with these ribeye steaks and this lobster tail with butter sauce? Would you move? You can't afford lobster tail. You can't afford no ribeye, mister. I can't stand your people. Why? Because we eat lobster. You are not allowed to eat lobster, mister. Or your little ribeye steak. That's because she knows she in there boiling ramen, son. She knows she got that pink slip on her door and ain't nothing she can do about it. She can't stand to see nobody else get up. If the playing fields is even, they don't ever want to see that. They don't ever want to see that. That's why they go through these limits to do this. They don't ever want the playing field even. This is what I'm going to do. Everybody, go get you some food to plant. Go get you some 5-gallon buckets. If you ain't got no 5-gallon buckets, go get you some milk crates. Get all them junks together. Go plant you some food. Go out in your yard. Go get you an herbal book or look online and find what these weeds in your yard and in your neighborhood is, because all of this shit is edible. All of this is edible. It's stuff out in your yard. It's stuff in these empty lots and fields and abandoned houses. Man, I did a video years ago where all I did while I was at work was just pick up pecans. I came home in one day with 10 5-gallon buckets of pecans just walking around my route. Everywhere you go, there's some kind of fruit tree that you don't even know is edible. There are pecans, there are mulberries, blackberries, blueberries. It's everything around you if you just pay attention. Stop driving your car so much and walk around your neighborhood and start to realize, damn, all of this is edible. How many people grew figs? All of that stuff is edible. How many people grew sweet potatoes? All of your sweet potato leaves are edible. All the wild, wild rhubarb, wild collards, wild mustard greens, wild onions. I could go out in this yard right now and just grab some wild onions growing out of the middle of nothing. It's stuff growing everywhere. And if you drop your pride and stop acting like you better than somebody and you start to realize everything around you is edible, how many people got acorns? Did you know you got a oak tree in the front of your yard, and every last acorn that fall out that tree, you can go boil it until you boil out the tannins, and then go ahead and make you some cornbread out there, boy? You can eat that, make a paste, eat the nuts plain, or go ahead and make you something. Acorns. People don't even know that. So I'm here to tell you, don't feel discouraged if you're feeling discouraged. Everything around you is edible. We have been here before, my brothers and sisters. Don't act like you haven't. And if you raised up in the house with your pinky out, your mama and your daddy didn't. If your mama and daddy got lucky enough to get to the point where you was raised with your pinky out, I guarantee your mama and your daddy didn't. Your mama and your daddy, they worked hard so your ass could be born with your pinky out. So I advise you, if your mom and your daddy is still alive, go have a conversation with them about some of the gangster shit they used to do back in the day. You're gonna realize something. Your mama was a stripper and your daddy was a hustler. They didn't want to tell you that shit though. You was able to go to a private school and go and take bag lunches to school and shit every day because you didn't know that your mama ran a backroom gambling joint and your daddy was out here singing on the corner with his hat down there hoping to get enough money for you. Don't know. You don't know nothing about your mom and your daddy. Don't listen to all that shit they told you. Well, me and your mom met, man. We just fell in love as soon as we seen. You didn't know your daddy met your mom in the strip club. Didn't know that. Yeah, he didn't lie. He just didn't tell you everything. When they eyes met, your daddy fell in love. I'm in love with a stripper. Your daddy wasn't lying to that part. He just didn't tell you where he met your mom, dad. Where'd you and dad meet? Oh, honey, that's a long story. You know, when you get a little older, we'll talk about that. That's all you got from that story. When me and your mama met, as soon as I seen her, boy, I knew that was gonna be my wife. Like every John in the strip club, right? Ooh. Everybody thought that was gonna be my wife. That was her. Hey, here she goes. Woo! Man, give me, hey. Let me borrow $20, man. Let me borrow $20. Remember, I said go back and find all the money that people owe you. Remember, hey man, let me get $20, man. I'll give it back to you. I'll give you back that $20 as soon as we get out of here. Go get your $20 back. It's time. It's time to cash out. He gave that $20 to that stripper. He loaned it from you. Remember that 3 years ago. So remember, I said that ended up being his wife, and they live in this nice ass house and stuff. Remember that $20, man? Told you. It all comes around. Tell you, man, you better go ask your mom and your daddy and them what they did. You know your mama run, or your daddy run the numbers and stuff like that. You know what it, you know. Oh, messed up ass insurance claims, insurance fraud claims and stuff. You know he going to, hey, look, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. You know that old Buick, that deuce and a quarter? I'm gonna have it sitting behind the garage. Okay? I'm gonna need you to light it up. Yeah, I can't keep on making payments on that son. But look, I'm gonna need you to light that up for me. All right, you do that, man. When I get this policy, I'll take care of you. You don't know what your daddy did. You don't know what your daddy did for a living, man. They call him the Human Torch. He had so many insurance claims going on. You don't know what your daddy did. You don't know. Your daddy said, well, I ain't never sold no drugs, okay? I don't want to see y'all selling no drugs. Ain't nobody ever sold no drugs in this house. I don't want to see nobody selling no drugs. He said he didn't sell drugs. He didn't say that he wasn't in the trap house producing it. Okay, he said he ain't never been on the street selling no drugs. I would never stoop as low as being on no street corner selling no drugs. I don't want to hear about my baby boy out there in no street selling no damn drug. I never did it. Your granddaddy never did. I don't want to see you do it. Yeah, he was right. He didn't be on the street corner slanging. That's because he was in the trap house, buck naked, it's like on New Jack City, processing. You know what I'm saying? With a mask on, buck naked, everybody in there. He ain't gonna tell you the whole story. Okay? You ain't old enough. When you get old enough, I'll tell you how I got by, how me and your mama got through. You don't know the whole story, man. Stop acting like your mama and your daddy shit don't stink just because you was born saying, they made it good for you, but they sacrificed themselves and sometimes they own freedom so they could raise a decent ass family. So I'm saying to you, even if you was born and your lifestyle was pinky out and you had your first car at 15 and you didn't have to do nothing, they bought it, we had a big bow on it, whatever. Look, go ask your mom and daddy how to get through these times. They know. You're going to hear some serious shit too because they old enough now not to care what you think of them. If they around in their 40s and 50s and 60s and 70 years old, you better be ready when you start asking some questions. Now, Mom, how did me and your dad meet? Girl, that's a long story. I guess I could tell you now that you old enough. I had on this little two-piece Well, it's really a one piece, but that's the end of the story. Had on this little two piece. I had this glitter on my chest. I had this special scent I used to drive the men's crazy. Had this little scent I used to spurt on myself, and I used to mix it with a little baby oil. And used to drive them bananas. And then I hit the stage. Wait, excuse me, mom. What you did? What? I hit the stage, right? And then I said, "Yay, DJ!" And then my music came on. Doom ba doom ba doom doom ba doom ba doom. Big booty girl, get with it. Boom ba doom ba doom doom. Boom ba doom ba doom doom. Boom ba doom ba doom. See, then my jam came on. So I had a little baby oil, had my little glitter. I came out on stage, and that's when I seen your daddy. Sitting front row with a $20 bill that he borrowed from your Uncle James. He put that $20 in there. I told you it was a two-piece, then it turned to a one-piece. As soon as he gave me that $20, boop, the top came off. I had a drop top, girl, and he seen everything. And I said, he different. He different, girl. You sitting there like, I didn't want to know none of that. Okay? I didn't want to hear none of that. Yeah, that night we went to the house. I normally don't, leave with my customers. But your daddy was different. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to hear some stories. All of us, if you listen, you get to your age 50. I tell my daughter right now, don't ask me nothing about me and your mama. I'm going to tell you. You know my daughter hate me to say, your mama's a freak. Your mama's a freak. That drive my daughter crazy. Dad, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Where y'all about to go? I'm about to take your mom up here. Why you worried? Why you worried about? You don't even live here no more. And I really appreciate it if y'all don't cook breakfast on that table over there no time soon. Till I get it steam clean. So I'm just telling you, I know you in here, you living with me for a minute, but leave that table alone for about 2 or 3 days till I can really sanitize that properly before anybody put any food on there. Your mama's a freak. Well, you get 50 years old and over, if you asking your mom and your parents some questions, we're going to tell you because we don't care if you know no more. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn that, listen, drop that pinky bullshit, man. Your parents is gutter. Your parents is gutter, and we ain't ashamed of it no more. We try to keep it away from you so you don't end up going down this path. Now that you didn't, now you need to know why you was able to take peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with your favorite Little Debbie snack cake to school every day. Because we could afford them junks with the stuff we was doing. Told you your daddy used to run the numbers and whatnot. I had gave up stripping, So you don't know. We've been here before. Don't panic. Use the skills that have been instilled in you for generations. We know how to get gutter. We know how to get hood. We know how to struggle. We know how to come up. We've always struggled, and we've always came up smelling like a rose. They always took a shit on us, and we used it as fertilizer. So don't pretend that they about to try to get rid of us now. You can't. You can't. They taking a shit on us now. Use it as fertilizer, like we've been doing since we've been over here on this rock. Let me keep it 100 with you. They have never treated us fair. They have never even playing field for us. We've always been behind. We've always been treated unfairly. We've always been treated unjust. Do you understand, for y'all young people watching me, do you understand we basically just got the right to vote right before I was born? Do you understand that? I'm not old. We basically just got the right to vote. So that just shows you, if I'm 52 years old, so a little over 52 years ago, and let's keep it 100, more It was more states that didn't adhere to that. So I could say in my lifetime that it was still, segregation going on. It wasn't enforced. So you can say it was still going on. Let's just say the law was passed that we can vote and we can integrate into other schools and we could do this. The law was passed, but it was not enforced in my lifetime. And there are some states that still kind of segregate and try to hate and keep things at bay. So just to let you know, that's how long things have been unfair. It ain't like we all of a sudden we about to take a beating. We've been taking a beating since day one, and we know how to get through it. That's why, you know what happens? When we get fired from a job, we be like, damn, that's messed up. I got to figure something out. That's the first words out of our mouth. Damn, I'm going to have to figure something out. When other people get fired from a job, they go to the pawn shop. As soon as they go to the pawn shop, let me see the one on the top shelf. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a beaut. Yeah. Yeah, you got anything that holds more rounds? No. The double barrel, it's nice. This double barrel, that's only 2-shotter, right? 2-shot. No, I need something like a pump. You got anything? When they get fired, they go to the pawn shop. Look. When we get fired, we go to the pawn shop for other shit. When we get fired, we go to the pawn shop to actually pawn shit. You know what I'm saying? We like, look, man, I get this gold nugget ring. I know it say Big Daddy on it, but I need the money. I got this 3-finger ring that say Big Lead on it, but I got to get rid of that, man. How much you give me for that? Well, let me see here. Wow, I got a lot like this in the back. Yeah, and all of them say Big Daddy on it. So, I don't know, I could probably give you $100. That's all I can do. Man, I paid $400 for this. Man, if you want the $100, okay, I don't have all time to talk to you. All right, man, give me the $100. We go to the pawn shop to pawn shit. Old donkey ropes and stuff, old chains and stuff. Take that gold tooth out. How much you give me for that? I'll give you $15 for it. That's all I can do. I'm a little tapped on money. We go to the pawn shop to pawn shit. They go to the pawn shop to buy shit. We might both get fired on the same day at the same time and see each other in the pawn shop. I'm pawning my gold tooth. And you like, what is that, a Remington? Can I see the Mossberg? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's a beaut. How much distance do you think I can get off of something like this? Do I have to be right up on somebody? Or, well, that'll pretty much make some stuff explode if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. They go back to that job and make people disappear. We go to the pawn shop and look, I ain't saying we do the right thing with the money we get from the pawn shop. I'm just saying we go to the pawn shop, pawn off that 3-finger ring and that gold tooth, and then we go like get some chicken wings. We go get some chicken wings, a bottle of Hennessy or something, to wash it down. Because we kind of in that level. We need our thinking mode. You might go get a little sack, a little nickel bag or something. We got to get our thinking game on. So we got a little nickel bag, we got a little shorty of Hennessy, and we got us some chicken wings with that 3-finger ring money. And now we can sit back, listen to Outkast, and sit here and try to come up with a plan how we gonna get some money. How we gonna mess around and get some money? All right, how I'm gonna get out of this mess right here. All right, exactly how I'm gonna tell my girl that I lost my job. See, taking a couple hits of that, hit that Henny, and eat some of them lemon pepper wings, man, we'll come up with a master plan, son. We'll come up with a master plan. You done took a couple tokes off that thing. You done hit squigged on that damn Henny. And them lemon peppers you licking your finger. By the time you done with them wings, I bet you Ray let me come down there to the shop and work with him. Shit, let me call Ray. Hey, what's up, boy? Hey, man. Hey, look here. Hey, remember you said you needed somebody to help clean up the shop? That you still need somebody? Shit, man, I'll be there in the morning. Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. I know. I'll be there in the morning. Man, good looking, dog. Good looking. All right, peace. Chicken wings, Hennessy, and a nickel bag of funk. You just solved everything. All from a 3-finger ring and a gold tooth at the pawn shop. Now, while you sitting there eating them damn lemon pepper wings, you watching the news. Live on Channel 4 News. A man just walked inside of the XYZ bank and shot several people. There were several people hurt, and the manager himself was actually critically wounded. Back to you, Dave. And then you look at the news like, damn, that looked like the suspect looked like the dude I seen at the pond. Oh, shit, he did. By that, he was looking at that Mossberg. Woo. Shit, I just found another way. You done smoked you something, sipped on you a squig of that Henny, and then pepper wing. I just thought of another way to make some money. Boop, 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 boop. Crime Stopper 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, that dude just shot up that bank, the XYZ bank. Yeah. I know who that dude is. I seen him by the gun. He was at the pawn shop earlier on. Yeah. And he went walking east. You can get the video camera tape of him down at the pawn shop, because that man, he don't miss nothing. He records everybody coming in the store. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Crime Stopper. Wait. Before you go, Crime Stopper, do me a favor. So can I get that reward money if y'all mess around and catch him? How much was it? Oh, for real? 9,000? Hell yeah, go get that. I'll go get the tape for you if you want it. No, stay out of it. Okay, well, this is my number. When y'all get that, just send my, let me know. I can come get my money. You just made $9,000 for snitching. All it takes is a nickel bag and a shorty, a Henny, and some lemon pepper wings. You become a crime fighter, boy. Now you got you a brand new job working down there with Ray, and you sitting on 9,000 from snitching on homeboy that just shot up the club. I'm telling you, lemon pepper wings, son, Hennessy, and a nickel bag. Man, you could solve all the world's problems. Now you went from being fired to you up. You up. You at the car lot looking at shit because you up, right? I'm telling you, we built for this shit. We built for this. This is what we do. This is what we do, man. Stop acting like we boo-hoo and woe is me. So what, you got 6 kids, hey. Shit, you know who else was broke with 6 or 7, 8 kids? Damn, Joe Jackson. Cut the shit. Joe was broke. Joe Jackson was broke. Joe Jackson came home from work one day and said, "Oh, you little motherfuckers, get up. Everybody get up. Come in the living room, move them tables. Move all these tables and shit. Now I want you to repeat after me. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Get them steps right. Doom, 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 doom. Christmas won't be the same this year without a loving arm. Only you, my dear. It won't be the same without you, darling. You better sing that, boy. I see the lights, but they don't shine for me. I see the presents underneath the Christmas tree. You better sing. Joe Jackson came home with a plan. Why? Joe Jackson at work, they said, we laying people off next week. Damn. Joe Jackson got off work. Joe Jackson bought him a nickel bag, bought him some Hennessy and some lemon pepper wings. He said, how the hell I'm going to feed all these kids? All these badass kids that sit around the house, don't be doing nothing. I got how many kids? 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 8 of these. I got 8 instruments. I got 8 kids, 8 instruments. I'm making, yeah, hell yeah. Wait till I get home. He got home. He told his wife, look, hey, send all the kids down here. I don't care if they. I don't care if she breastfeeding. Tell Janet to come here too. Shit. You know the lights gonna get cut off. Let's go. Get in line. Get in steps. So that's how we all been going about our lives. Nothing has ever changed with us. I'm telling you, some magic in them damn lemon pepper wings, son. I bet you all of y'all got a mouth ready for some lemon pepper wings right now, don't you? You got taste for it, don't you? I'm telling you, mothers, magic. Telling you. That's like drugs to black folk. Lemon pepper wing, hit them flats. Telling you, you want me to start snitching on people? You don't need that swinging light in there. You don't need to play good cop, bad cop. Set a plate of lemon pepper wings across the table from me, barely out of my reach. I'm telling on everybody. Everybody. Telling you. I'll start telling on shit I did when I was younger. Ain't got nothing to do with this crime or nothing. Yeah, one time they had left apples for my teacher, and when she wasn't looking, I ate the apples. I went up to the desk, I took the apples, and I took her purse, went in her purse, I did all that. I was like 7, 8, something like that. But yeah, I took all that. Look, we ain't new to this. Every super situation that we've ever had has always started like Joe Jackson's. Listen, Joe Jackson and the Jackson 5 and them, the Jackson family ain't the only family that ever was shitball poor and broke and then made something out of that. We got stories, we just didn't get famous for the stuff we did. We came up too, we didn't become mega stars, we became hood stars, or we became just straight up decent people. We ain't got to struggle like that no more. This ain't new to us. So stop, everybody that's panicking, stop it. Stop that shit. Matter of fact, here's your homework before I go. Everybody go watch the Michael Jackson 5 story. Go watch that with, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. What's the boy that sung for the Lion King? What's the man name? Now you're man. What's his name? The song, The Lion King. I can't wait to be king. What's his name? I can't think of it right now. Jason Weaver, my man Jason Weaver. Jason Weaver was little Michael Jackson. Going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Go watch that episode of the Jacksons. Go watch that whole mini-series. Let me just clear this up for you to let you know where you from and you ain't got no reason to worry. Michael Jackson, the greatest entertainer of all time, made a song because they had rats so bad that one of the rats became his best friend. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Your boy had rats so bad that he turned one of them into his best friend. Been the two of us, we look no more till we find what we are looking for. Ben. You named your rat Ben. Y'all got rats and roaches so bad, son, you named one of the rats. You had so many rats, you recognized that particular rat and named him. You're trying to tell me we're new to this struggle? That's a handful of bullshittery. Come on, man. I'm telling you. Go back and watch the Michael Jackson miniseries, and if that don't give you confidence that we're gonna pull through this shit, he ended up becoming, his whole family ended up becoming the biggest, best entertainers on the globe, on the earth. And they came from Gary, Indiana. You ever been through Gary, Indiana? Have you ever been through Gary, Indiana? I'm from Toledo, Ohio, right by Gary, Indiana. Listen, Toledo was hood. Gary, Indiana is like a episode of Goosebumps. You know, driving through Gary, Indiana, or being in Gary, Indiana, is like reading one of them Goosebump novels, man, for kids, man. Scare the shit out you. It ain't necessarily, you know, all the crime and the horror and the drugs. It looked like Goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? The little castle, it looked like Castle Grayskull. Soon as you come in, the weather changed. It get all gray and cloudy and shit for no apparent reason. You look 5 miles in either direction and the sun is shining over there. But right over top of Gary, Indiana, it's cloudy, man. It's thunder, lightning storms and shit for no reason, man. Gary, Indiana. Michael Jackson came from that shit. Look, Gary, Indiana is so bad. In the summertime in June, it's snowing in Gary, Indiana for some reason. Everywhere else, everybody is like taking vacation. They got on Hawaii shirts and shit. But in Gary, Indiana, mugs can still go sledding and skiing and build snowmen in Gary, Indiana. It's so fucked up. I can't make this up. Go look at it for yourself. Michael Jackson, the greatest entertainer of all time around the whole globe, came from Gary, Indiana. He hated it so much, he sang about going to Kansas City. Kansas City? Have you ever been to Kansas? There's nothing in Kansas but dirt. He wanted to leave Gary, Indiana to go to Kansas City to see dirt. There's nothing there. Anywhere is better than Gary, Indiana. Ask Ben the Rat. Okay? Telling you, we've been here before. We crank out the best people of our species when we in the shit. Have anybody know Prince Nelson? Prince? Have you ever seen where Prince is from? Have anybody ever seen where Prince is really from? The projects he can. Prince? We ain't new to this. Motown, the Four Tops, the Temptations, Smokey Robinson. Everybody was in the shit. Hip hop, Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five. They was in the bottom of the shit, man. They was under the shit. And we created a whole genre of music from the worst struggles in America. We created hip hop. We created the blues from the worst shit done to human beings. We've been here before. And every time they put us here, we came out, climbed on top of the mountain. We've been in the shit, son. Let me stop, because I'll go on for more hours. I'm sorry to keep y'all, everybody in my phone about to cut off. I love y'all. We've been here before. Don't panic. Don't listen to the rhetoric. Don't listen to the falsehood. Don't listen to the AI. With that being said, everybody, buckle down and do what you're supposed to do. If you need some cuttings, look at my postings I just put on my community post. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. I'm only speaking facts. I ain't said nothing lying. Okay? Everything. I even told you some personal stories. With that being said, Left Farmer 73, I love y'all and I'm out. Peace. Don't worry. We've been here before. We know how to handle this. All right? If you ain't handled it before, you know somebody to have that can hook you up. All right? Love y'all. Peace.